Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem. So last time we did a bunch of supports, and this time we're doing exploring. We're going to jump right into it because we got a lot of exploring to do. We have a ton of quests. Like, there's so many quests. We also have new weapons in the armory, and we have new items in the shop, and we have new battalions, and we'll get to all of that when we get to it. But outside our door, we have a support, so we're going to get going on them because there's going to be a lot of supports. Mercedes, you're first. Hello.
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you.
Oh, I always have a moment for you.
Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to address. This letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
A letter? Okay. Adoptive father?
Oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
I don't understand.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble. I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
Well, maybe the war pushed him to this.
I suppose it's possible. He may be worried about carrying on his bloodline, but... I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Will you accept?
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself. I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Why can't you decline?
It's just... I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Severing your ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
Well, don't give up on your dreams.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life, so we must do all we can to pursue our happiness. Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I've found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Oh, really? And who are you going to tell me you've fallen for? Who might that be?
Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that obvious?
Excuse me?
I'm just teasing.
Okay.
Now I'm off to write this letter and stand my ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
We'll have to talk more later. Mercedes' support level is now A. Oh, I didn't realize another consequence of having all these supports, right? Is that every single person we have a support with is going to get full motivation. That means we don't need to do eating to get motivations up this week, this month. Well, sorry, no, this week was correct. So, that means we have a lot of spare time. I just thought that was interesting. Alright, so we got some tea. Left or right? Left or right? Let's go left. Yeah. Okay. Head up here. Still nothing up here, but that's fine. Although there aren't any more lost items, I believe, so I don't know why I'm looking. But, you know, maybe there are more well, I don't think there are any more lost items, so... I suppose there could just be normal items. Hey, Leonie.
Professor.
Ah, you'll notice something on top of her head here. We'll talk about that in a second.
It's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you. Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor. And count on me to watch your back.
Right, well, you'll notice here that we have this new thing called Advanced Drills. Also, lost items, grayed out. We don't have any lost items. So in Advanced Drills, you can train with your companion. Well, not companions, students. That's the better word for it. So you can train with your students to get better at the things that your students are good at. So the fact that we are absolutely awful at every skill isn't actually necessarily the worst thing, because our students can now train us very well. Advanced Sword Tournament today. Can I enter? No, Felix could enter. That would probably do it. Or Catherine, but probably Felix seems better. Hey, Felix.
A country with no king has no future. That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down.
A country with no king?
You'll understand soon enough.
Alright. But you see here, wait, he can only train us in the bow? He can't train us in sword? Or ripoff? Wait, or can we train... Wait, is this us training him or him? No, this is definitely him training us. What a ripoff. The sword master himself? Maybe it's because... Wait, is our sword too high, maybe? Maybe that's why. What's our sword at? Our sword is an A. Oh, maybe our sword is too high. If I go and check Leonie...
It's not just... It's also... Of course, so do your best.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, she has 3 options? Okay. So, our sword is too high for us to be trained in sword by Felix. Okay. We should do the sword tournament. You know what? We might just do that now while we're in the area. Make it just a nice, clean sweep round. Split up our talking to people a little bit. I think that Felix is by far the best person for this. Because he's the highest, he's high level, and he's an A using a sword. Yeah, so it's Thief, Mercenary, Sword Master. I think you should be fine, Felix. I believe in you. He also has a shield. So yeah, he does 34 damage times by 2. He kills them double. Yeah,
It was
okay.
meant to be.
Never mind. This is fine. I didn't need to worry at all. Get him.
One to
Okay.
remember.
This isn't even close. You want to do it again, Felix? Alright, kill him. Oh, we got hit.
You fought well.
Well, it's the semi-finals, so I might as well heal, even though there's no real reason to heal, but that's fine. I mean, we're guaranteed to win, because we have a 100% hit ratio.
Too easy.
Yeah, okay, I can't even
One to
heal in the
remember.
final. So, yeah, okay. This was close. Oh, a sword master. We don't automatically kill him in one hit. Kill her in one hit, even. No crits. Disappointing,
You fought well.
Felix. Disappointing. Okay, well, we won. Nice. Still think those are a trap, but we're going to do them at least for this playthrough. I'm not sure if we'll do them in future ones where we have less professor level, but now, seems like there's no real reason not to. There's something to use the time on. Felix also not even close there. Just destroyed the entire tournament. Is that a Sylvain over there? I think that's Sylvain with his massive shoulders. Okay. See if we got anything down there. Don't think so. I never noticed that ladder. Oh, that's because it wasn't there. That's because it's rebuilding. Oh, it's all coming together. Well, here's the Black Eagle classroom. Oh, there is somebody here. Oh, okay. Hello.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom in alliance.
Petra looks amazing. I love that she's got all the... Again, it's really colourful, but it's a completely different look than anyone else. It's brilliant.
Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first. But corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Okay, and these are the drills that she can give. I'm not entirely sure what we want to do for drills, but that's fine. We can work it out as we go along. In the Blue Lion classroom. Don't have any of those. Okay. And in the Golden Deer classroom. Nobody. Oh, no, we got one here. You're just generic Golden Deer, huh? Okay. Oh, hey, Sylvain. What's up?
Professor, I'm the heir of House Gautier, and I'm fighting alongside a bunch of Alliance people?
Oh, that's neat. They have special voice lines for when you've recruited them from, like, where they should be. Okay, that's neat.
I can just imagine my father's face contorted in anger, and the delightful words he must have used to describe me.
I wonder if it has any effect on missions and things. Like, if you go to, like, if at one point we have to fight House Gautier, whether there's a huge kind of story thing there. I don't know.
I don't know how staying and fighting for Fargus would have helped. Sorry, Professor. I don't regret my decisions. I'm just thinking out loud, and I'm hoping I haven't made a big mistake.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know why I'm specifically... Oh, but yeah, I'll find out how Flayn's doing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm checking what all of their training things are, but I guess it's good to know. Hey, Flayn. You look identical. You haven't aged today. What's wrong?
Oh, hello, Professor. How nice to see you.
You're literally the same as last time we saw you.
You caught me off guard. I was actually just thinking about you.
Why the sigh?
Just a moment ago? Well, I am afraid I just do not understand you. When we first met, I sensed something different about you, something mysterious. And now I am convinced your existence itself is very special. Thinking on it, I know it to be true. You have a crest that should have been lost long ago. You wield the sword of the Creator as if it is nothing. Your hair and eye color changed on that day 5 years ago, to the same sort of color as mine and my brother's.
What does it all mean?
I do not know. My brother refuses to speak to me of it. Since then, you have led us into battle, and thus far, we have always come out victorious.
I also find it interesting that she still says brother. It's probably because you can skip the paralogue, but the fact that we're already in on the secret kind of is a bit weird.
Your comrades and colleagues adore you. They believe in you, in your strength. I doubt there is a single soul who is likened to you. Who are you, really?
I don't know.
I simply do not understand. Whatever the case may be, having hair like mine is proof that there is something exceptional about you. I may as well come forward with things.
Oh, is she about to reveal secrets?
I, too, am unlike others.
Oh, wow. How so?
Surely you recall when I was targeted, specifically for my blood?
Yes.
I may not be special in the ways you are, but my blood is rare. It seems the two of us share a special differentness.
Just tell me the secret.
I also believe that we are bound together in some way. Of this I am certain.
Why are you certain?
Therefore, I intend to stay by your side and watch over you.
He's not going to tell us anything.
Your existence must be preserved at all cost.
It's Claude all over again. I would rather protect you.
Certainly those are the words of a hero.
Let us unite our powers. Together, we are unstoppable.
Told us nothing.
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed. I can't help but get the feeling actually supports are never going to tell us anything. They're just going to tease the main story. And then when the main story happens, that's when things are going to happen. Or maybe it'll never tell us the answer. And it's all in riddles. God, that would be awful. If it never gives you an answer, like, to any question, that would probably kill the game. Like, for me, as in that would retroactively make it worse if they never tell you anything. Oh, we got another one here? Okay.
Professor.
Yeah, sure, we'll speak to you, Lorenz. But if it never tells you anything at all, well, maybe what it might do is it might tell you things depending on what playthrough you're on, at which point that would be better. But still, if it never tells you anything at all, over across all 3 playthroughs, that would be so annoying. But I can't, it's gotta tell you something, so I'm confident that we're fine.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Well, I have been unconscious for 5 years, so I find that difficult to believe that I would have had complaints. I haven't. Should I be worried?
Do you find it concerning that I've ceased making advances toward the ladies?
No.
I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war.
That seems fair.
I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease.
I've been unconscious for 5 years. Your complaints are the least of my worries.
Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Well, that's good. Finally admitting your conduct was a problem?
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Oh, that'd be us. Who?
Don't you see? I'm referring to you.
Yes, I saw.
You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you.
To be honest, it's fairly easy. You just buy a lot of gifts and chuck them at them until they agree to talk to you.
Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fódlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lorenz Hellman Gloucester.
Alright. Some of these are a bit weird, because obviously, yeah, I mentioned a few times, there has been the 5-year time skip, so it's a little weird that you constantly, like, that they'll be like, hey, don't you remember this thing we were just talking about? And I'd be like, wait a second, you're still bothered about the thing from 5 years ago? It's just a little odd. Bernadetta can't still be hiding in her room. Hello.
At last, I return to my domain, my lonely paradise, my realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
No, nothing. Hear what?
Right! You didn't? Well, I'm good.
She'll teach us spear and bow, which probably means she'll teach us another one that we already have the skill in. Okay, nothing in there. I guess authority is the only other one, but is our authority an A? That would be the issue. Our authority is... It's a B+, so we might... If someone is an A authority, they might be able to teach us. Faith is another one we might need to get taught in. That's okay. Ooh, I wonder if our plants are still doing alright. I'd love to do some gardening. Yep, we can harvest the things from 5 years ago. We got more rocky burdock. And... what do we have here? Didn't say we had new flowers in the shop, so I assume that we don't. I might wait and see, though. Maybe we do have new flowers. Hello.
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor.
You too.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore.
Oh, you got a quest. You got 2.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Go gather some supplies. Sure.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
We're gathering flowers as quickly as we can, but we still don't have nearly enough. I think you can help us. The prettier, the better. Sure. I can do both of these things. Right. Oh, what's over here? Oh. Flowers. Okay. Interesting. Well, happy I picked those up now. Oh, wait. Do I just literally hand that quest in again? Hey, what's up? What was it? It was Yeah, it was Gladiolus. It was Gladiolus. Sure.
You're sweet, thanks.
That wasn't all of them?
So much.
Oh, it was all of them.
You're a sweetheart.
Nice. Cool. That was an easy quest. Alright then. Maybe these aren't meant to encourage you if you don't run around the entire monastery, every single thing to actually run around. I wonder if I go into some of these rooms. So that's Ingrid's room, but it's completely empty. Is that because we didn't recruit Ingrid, or... It seems odd that the rooms are exactly the same. That is with Edelgard's, right? Yeah, okay. It still looks exactly as it did, so... Yeah, I would have thought these would look a little bit less lived in. Okay. I don't believe there's anything up here. Like, if there are no lost items, why would there be anything up here? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever for there to be anything up here. And there's no people up here, as we saw by just looking down, so... That's fine. Oh, I should make the map a different size. How do I do that? That's a good question. There we go. That's better. Right. We have a fish. Hello.
Do you have time for a request?
The fish seemed skittish lately. It said that every 5 years in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all of the other fish in the pond. They call it the big one. I thought it was just a legend, though. Catch the big fish. Hello, fish keeper. I'm here to catch the fish. Right. Herring bait. Ooh, it's purple. I hate it. I was doing so well for the first 3 excellents and then good. Is that it? Challenging to ensnare this ancient fish has swum into the waters of Fódlan for countless generations.
You've done me a great service.
Nice. As a reward, I got herring bait. So effectively that quest gave me renown plus 1 herring bait, plus a fish and a gift. Oh, hello.
La 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 la. Professor, oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Oh, nice to see you too. She can only teach us reason. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll grab that. Oh, hello, Aloise.
I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise. The promise that you're going to fulfill. The fulfilling promise. The promise about helping us, which Geralt asked him to do?
That's right. I promised the captain
That's
I'd
it.
protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
That's it. Okay. So he teaches us the same things. That's fine. I'm gonna... Oh, hello.
Professor. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that.
I promise you, you will not die.
Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Yeah, you do that. Right. We'll have the shop music, please. Ooh, what's that? Mixed herbs. Hello.
Hey, welcome.
I really just want to see if you have any new herbs. Or new seeds. You don't. Okay. That's fine.
Again.
I'm not going to buy all the gifts. There's
Hello
no
there.
reason to anymore, really.
This one,
I am going to buy all of these, though. Because...
I thank you. This one, yes?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm buying these. There's no reason to buy these because I'm already max professor level and I have unlimited money. So why am I buying these?
This one, yes?
I don't know. It's
I thank you.
it's
This one,
I don't
yes?
know. It's some kind of weird
I
compulsion.
thank you. This one, yes?
Right.
I
Buy
thank
that
you.
as well.
This one, yes? I
Just
thank you.
restock our tea supplies. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Turn
buy the
soon,
gifts.
please.
That's fine. Armorer. We can talk to all of these people later. Oh, hello. What favor do you need?
Got a favor to ask.
I want to start a collection of the chronicles that chronicles the history of Fódlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll have that crystal.
Hello
Nothing
there.
else is here. Nothing else is here. I might do battalions later. Probably do that before we go into combat. Would seem like the best point to do a lot of these, but that's fine.
Professor?
Right, back in. That's Lorenz. Hello.
I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle.
Will you get along with the Alliance leader?
We will not be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary to secure victory.
The way that it said Alliance leader there almost implies that it doesn't have to be Claude. I mean, as far as I can tell, it has to be Claude, but the way it says Alliance leader rather than Claude is a bit odd. Okay. Anyway, hello.
I need a favor.
Some soldiers stationed at Fódlan's Locket abandoned their posts. They weren't what you call upstanding folks. Be a real headache for us if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in the towns. Okay. Gather the requested resource. Oh, sorry, that was head to battle against deserted soldiers. Hello.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Shreng region. People say they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about this? Sure, why not? He'll give us blue cheese for it, so seems like a fair trade. Hello.
Fighting alongside you and everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business. I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
Yeah, well, that's good. Who else have we got around here? We got Annette. Hello, Annette. We haven't seen you yet.
Members of the Knights tell me that Father left their ranks 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
They say he announced he was returning to the kingdom, but nobody's heard from him since. I haven't received word that he went back home to Mother. Where could he be? Where are you, Father?
Good question. Maybe we'll find out later. Nobody else is here. We have an event just outside the door. Let's do it. I want to know how Sylvain is doing. Yes, I do. You're correct.
That hurts. Professor. Thanks for stopping by.
How's your injury?
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
Didn't you want to kill me?
I certainly meant it when I said it, but when I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you, but come on. I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours.
You didn't have the courage?
No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fódlan. It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
I remember 5 years ago, you got it.
Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too.
That's horrible.
Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him. I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest.
I think you're wrong. You can change.
Yeah, it's late to admit it, but I get you. It would be best just to tell them to heap their empty praise elsewhere. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that. And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you.
For what?
Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
Nice. Was that our final one with Sylvain? It kind of felt like that was our final one with Sylvain. Actually, I think, yeah, it has to be our final one, because I believe that, yeah, we can only go up to an A with male characters. Yes. That is correct. Oh, wait, no, we can go up to an S with Alois, so not every male character we can't go up to further with. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Let's continue exploring. So there's nothing around here. Back into the dining hall. Don't need to do these just yet. Oh, you have a quest. No, you don't. You have morale meals. I like this little queue of people. Especially his outfit. That is something else. Right. Head out here. Nothing going on there. Well, I might as well do this one while we're here.
Okay.
Professor.
Hey. Yeah, I'll speak with you, Raphael.
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately.
I've been unconscious for 5 years.
The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out.
I'll be okay.
Oh yeah? As soon as you say you're fine, that's when it hits you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you? Claude keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna.
You've done things you didn't want to do.
What do you mean? Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it.
It's the same for me.
The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it for you. My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think?
I think you're important to me too, Raphael.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that. You're gonna make me blush. We gotta keep working hard together then. At least until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
I've said it before, but he is genuinely a good person. I think that's what's so good about him. Is that they got a lot of other people who you like, maybe they're putting on a face, maybe they got like, you know, they got something else going on. There's nothing else going on. He is what he is. You get what you get. Claude? Now you see, he's slightly different.
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
Wanting to hear your backstory. I could ask you the same question.
My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me.
He said gods again.
Hey, Teach. Will you talk with me a while?
Definitely.
I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fódlan.
Yeah, I figured that out. I figured that out all the way back when you were talking to Cyril and I was listening in from my mysterious ghost listen-in spot.
Where I come from, the people of Fódlan are looked down on as cowards.
Uh-huh.
Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fódlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fódlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fódlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fódlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew.
Oh dear. That sounds like the start of some kind of villain's monologue, you know. The only way I can even get peace is if the whole world is ruled by me, by an iron fist. You know, that kind of... The only way we can have peace is if everybody follows how I do things. That is a villain's origin story.
That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fódlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine.
Uh-huh. Yep. Still on the same path.
After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start all over.
That's extremely worrying.
Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition?
I don't know what to say, because I don't think either of those are what I want to say. But I'm going to say, can you rise to the challenge of that ambition?
Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
I'm extremely worried for the future of Claude. I wasn't before, also confirmed Almiron, but I'm now extremely worried about what's going to happen to him. Because I think that... oh, I can get it from here. Oh wait, level 5 seed, perfect. But yeah, I think that he's going to turn evil.
Say.
That's my new prediction, is evil Claude. But we'll see. Maybe he won't be evil. Hey, Ignatz.
How incredible. What a striking color.
At least Ignatz is pure of heart. He just wants to paint. That's about all he wants to do is paint. And be a little bit, you know, self-conscious. That's it.
Ah, Professor. Look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones like this around here. I ought to grind it down. I wonder if it would still be the same color.
Why would you grind it down?
To make pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own. Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness. Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again, blathering on and on about painting.
Well, it's just a hobby, right?
Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and, enthusiastic. You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me. One could argue that I'm better off preparing for our next battle. I am becoming a knight.
Interesting. These are an interesting phrase, because wouldn't you rather become an artist, or you should become an artist? This is like press him towards his dream, or just kind of hint at it. We're going to let him decide what he wants to do. Wouldn't you rather become an artist?
Oh, Professor. Please don't say things like that. I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago. To support my family, I will be a knight. That's that.
Again, interesting phrasing. You'll regret, or will you regret? Will you regret your choice?
No. I know it's the right thing to do.
See, that's good.
I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it. I don't have a choice. And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me.
As long as you're sure.
Professor, I have a favor to ask.
I'm not gonna pose nude for your paintings.
I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you. Would you take it?
Oh yeah, sure.
Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well worth it. Oh, excellent! Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it. That is, I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby of mine.
Okay, well, that was nice. We're now going to the knight's quarters, which I believe are going to be pretty empty, although there's a couple of people. There's a few people in there, actually.
Hey.
Hello.
During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The kingdom is also vastly different than before. I guess we'll never return to the world as it was 5 years ago.
I guess not.
Right.
Right. Catherine and Shamir? Yeah.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fódlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Nice. Okay, she trains the same things. Hey, Catherine.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
It's good to be back. Right. Head out here and across. And who have we got this side? Oh, hey, Flayn.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Okay. We've been that way. Who have we got in here? Oh, a knight. Hello.
During his search for Her Grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fódlan that the Church of Seiros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Well, it's good to hear. Hey, Claude.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling.
I like that as a different way of greeting us, my friend, opposed to like, hey there, teach. Just a nice change.
Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
Not so far. So far, everyone seems to be pretty much on our side. Wait, have I missed? Oh, yeah, I did miss the corridor. It's in front of me. So we get the second floor, and then we got over here. Let's do over here first.
Right.
You're curious to know how Petra is doing. Okay, let's go for a visit.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
Are you okay?
Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly.
Well, you must stop pushing yourself too hard.
Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying. I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fódlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. If I were running away from the Empire, then Bridget would be defeated. I am not having any options.
This is a little awkward, given she has run away from the Empire.
To be living, I must be fighting to win. For Bridget to be living, the Empire needs to be crushed. So I must be crushing the Empire. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
And what do you want?
My want? I am not knowing of that. The wants of my people are something I have power to achieve. Their wants are my own.
Well, only you can know what you want.
What I really want... I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet. What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. When I know what my true want is, I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Good. Motivation has gone up.
Okay.
We have soldier.
In the Alliance, the lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
I'm fairly certain we crushed him earlier as part of Lorenz's quest. Paralogue? Interesting. Also, I didn't notice until now, probably should have, that everyone is wearing yellow. That makes sense. Ah well. We might as well. Here lies Gerald. Well, and our mother, in theory. Not that we'll know, because Gerald is dead.
Professor!
Anyone on the bridge? Nope. Okay. Second floor? Once we get here. You know what we should do? We should go and speak to Ray. Right. How about Seteth? He's not here. Well, at least we can speak to Gerald. Third floor? What's on the third floor? Never been to the third floor. It's the Archbishop's room. Oh my. Nothing over here. Anything down this way? It's a nice garden area. Oh no, of course. We're not allowed up here. That would just be inappropriate. Well, what was I thinking? Why would we be allowed up there? That's just crazy. I don't want to see what that large pillar thing is. Right, well, is there anything in Gerald's room? No. The captain's quarters. Hey, Seta.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We don't know what the future will bring.
Wherever she is, Rhea is doubtlessly waiting for you. Please do not let her down.
Okay. Oh wow, he can still train. See, he can still train sword. Good to have around. Okay. Manuela?
Hey. My Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Okay. Hanneman? It's been a while.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Of course. We must find the time. Okay. Let's head this way. And along to... Oh, hey, Cyril.
Let's see. I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor. You just gotta.
Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Right. Nothing in the common room. And in this room, we can access the Cardinal's room. And, oh, it's got something at the back. I was going to say there was nothing in here, but that would have been a lie. There's an owl feather. Okay. There's almost nothing in there. Would be a better way of putting it.
Oh.
There's Cyril. And we've got the library. Apparently there are some books worth reading in the library. I think we've gone far enough that I'm not going to read them right now. But maybe later. Hello?
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
And that goal is?
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
Okay, good to know that you've got a clear goal in mind. Lindhart?
Professor?
You look incredibly different.
The promise was made 5 years ago. But I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it. Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor. I've been with my family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little. Now that we're all together again, I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
Yes, but as I said before to you, you're not going to need to fight. You'll be fine. Right, so we have now been everywhere apart from the cathedral, because I forgot about that. Yes, that's why I checked the bridge first, because I thought if I check the bridge, then I know whether I can fast travel to the cathedral without needing to actually explore it all. It seems to have worked. I want to leave out this gate just so I can do the correct loop around. Hey, Ignatz.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fódlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
That sounds nice. Yeah, he can only teach us bow. That's kind of interesting. Oh, there's another event up here. Okay. Marianne? Yeah, let's do it.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me, so I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection?
Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
Well, I'm very happy about that.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. From now on, we'll look to the future. Together.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Well, it's good to hear. I was saying that she seemed a little bit more confident, and she definitely is. It no longer has the feeling of being a burden. Is definitely good. Okay, nothing along there. Into the church itself. Let's just have a look in this corner first.
Hey!
Nothing. Okay, let's speak to Marianne. Just next to the giant pile of rubble.
Even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
She can teach us faith. There's a lot of people who can teach us faith, which is quite nice. Cornerstone fragment. A fragment of stone that has existed since the monastery's foundation. It shows wear of time. Well, that's that mission done. Hello.
Need something?
Yeah, I'd like to upgrade one of these statues with my renown. I just need to remember which one I want to upgrade. Divine Pulse is definitely good. Probably sword skills, maybe. Yeah, oh no, I was going for authority. That was it.
This one?
So we have to get flying +2.
You're all set.
Now question, do I save... Oh, wait, no, I can just get this.
This one?
Oh, that's perfect. We'll get Divine Pulse 1. Yeah.
You're all set.
Nice.
See you again soon.
Back in here. Back along this way. Got anything else going on in here? Not too much else. We do have the box. Let's do it. One note. Sometimes, I think that living like I do, single but surrounded by talented youths, might not be such a lonely life after all. After all, I'm not lonely, really. If you do get lonely, I can lend you an ear, Manuela. Nice. Knight of Seros.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
Yeah, hopefully. Along here, let's just quickly do a little scan. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Through there. Looking good. I love it. The children are being told off and our adults who are being told off. That's a nice touch. Nothing else there. Okay. So we have now talked to... Mercedes is in here?
No.
Mercedes. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. Hello.
You're here, Professor, along with everyone from our old class. It's like we've gone back in time. When I think that I'll be around you again, all of my sorrows just drift away.
Let's do our best together.
Yes. I'll at least try not to hold anyone back. Let's work together for the common good, like we did 5 years ago.
Yeah, let's do that. Right, so we've still got a few more things to go and see for supports. How many do we have left? Only 2? Leonie and Felix. Wow, only 2. Well, let's go and do... Let me just call it. Felix's. Right here, we're doing Felix's. That's my call. I think Leonie is waiting outside our personal quarters. If I'm right, I'm going to feel very smug. I just want you to know that.
Professor.
Oh.
Professor.
Okay. Let's speak, Leonie. Have a little chat.
Hey, Professor. Can we talk?
Of course.
I feel terrible about the last time we spoke. I was trying to apologize and just ended up losing my temper again. I'm really sorry.
It's alright.
I figured you'd say that, but I still feel like an idiot. Somehow, I just have a hard time keeping my feelings in check around you. And I think if I don't just tell you what I'm thinking, we'll never be able to have a normal conversation. So, let me clear the air. I want us to, engage.
What do you mean by that? You want to get engaged?
Yeah, wait, what? No, I mean in a duel. I know it's a sudden thing to ask, but I'm not going to feel settled until I know where I stand. Would you do that for me?
Alright.
Good. Don't hold back, okay? I want to see you at your absolute best. Phew. You got me. I'm completely outmatched.
You held your own.
Maybe, but you were definitely stronger. Honestly, that's what I needed to see. You're a true successor to Captain Jerald's style of swordplay. I almost felt like you were him. I thought I was competing with you. But that's as pointless as competing against him would have been. So instead of that, I'm going to focus on keeping the promise I made to him.
What promise?
Captain Jerald said that if anything should happen to him, I'd have to support you in his place. He didn't sound serious at the time, but it was right before he... you know, before we lost him. So, I've decided. I'd like to do just what he said. I know I'm not as strong as I need to be, but I swear to you, I'll train until I am. What do you say? Can I call you my employer?
Well, I know I can count on you.
Yes! It's official. I'll protect you no matter what.
Nice. Now, that one's an A, but if we go and have a look with us and her, that can... Oh, wait, no, that one was an S? Oh, you have to wait until after the war ends to deepen the bond further? Oh, I guess that means we already had enough points from... Wait, or was that our S or was that our A? I don't know. I think that was our S. I could be wrong. But I think that... yeah, the ones that are S are maybe they're ones where we had enough points to get to S, but we're stuck at A because not enough time had passed. It's interesting, it says you'll have to wait till the war is over to find out. That is intriguing. That's very intriguing. Right, hey Felix.
Professor.
Let's chat.
Finally, I notched a win against you.
I almost had you.
True, it was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Why?
It's like training with my brother. He always won, always, and died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
Well, you found an answer to my question.
Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave.
The way that you say that, Felix, makes me very worried that he's going to do exactly that.
Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
Who? It's me.
You, obviously.
Obviously?
I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
And then?
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Nice. We're now in A rank, and we have one more to hand in, all the way down here next to Hilda, I think. Actually, it's not Hilda? No, that's not Hilda. It's actually all the way down here between Battalion and Item Shop. So, hello. Finished it for you.
Thanks.
Nice. Cool, we got some renown. Okay. We have head to battle, gather the required resources. How would we gather the resources? Where can I check quests? In here? Supply run. Deliver them. Okay, so yeah, that's the same. Talk to everyone. I guess it's time to start doing our weekly things. So let's start with going in here and doing this. Hello, I'd like to do some gardening. I'd like to plant my level 5 seeds, if you would... Yeah, that's good. So plant the level 5... Oh, I have multiple level 5s, do I? No. Well, if I don't have multiple level 5s, I'll do one of those and then, like, mixed seeds. Yeah. That's fine. Cultivate them with Pegasus Blessing. And that's fine. Right, good. We've done that. We've talked to everyone. Let's head up to here. We got to do one of these. Head chef. Cooking. Let's do one with Mercedes. Yeah. What am I looking for here? That's a good question. Really doesn't matter that much. Maybe luck seems good. Luck affects everything.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. I see. Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training. Wow.
Nice. And we got some support up there. Right, let's have a look at our stuff here. Everybody is, to some degree or another, fully motivated. Lysithea isn't. Lysithea and... I'm just looking at main team. Is just Lysithea who isn't, really? Oh, Lysithea and Cyril. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for Lysithea and Cyril. Even though we don't get the full bonus, I'm going with those two. Nice.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
I've got food to eat and a place to sleep. I'm pretty darn happy with my life right now.
Simple goals. Nice. People are motivated, so we've done that. Now, I think we should go get training with people. Hey, Annette.
Members of they say I haven't. Where could he?
I would like to train. Nope, you don't have faith. Okay. Let's go and train. Oh wait, no, we have Cathedral to do as well. We have the singing. Yes, let's do singing as well. Hello. I would like to train with Hilda and wait, no. That seems stupid. I'd like to train with Mercedes and Flayn. There we go.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears. It is so much fun to sing with others.
Nice. You get faith and authority. Right, talking about Mercedes, hello.
Professor, you're here, Professor.
Yes, I would like to train in faith. Nice. Now C+.
There is still more to learn.
Nice. We have Marianne in here who might also train us in faith.
Dear God, even with the god, I hope that...
Yeah, you can train us in faith. Good. Nice. Then we can go to this floor and train with Seteth for sword. Yep. And then Hanneman and Manuela does sword as well, I think. Yeah, Professor. Hey Seteth.
The Church of...
I'd like to train sword with you. Nice.
The Church of...
Right, we can only do it once with him. That's fine. Manuela.
At your...
Hello. I would like to train sword. Okay, that's fine. Hanneman.
I am perhaps...
I would like to train nothing. Okay, although we can use magic, so maybe we could use black magic while we're in an enlightened one form. Maybe not. Aloise is probably... Oh wait, Lysithea can train faith, can't she? I'm sure she can. Hello. You can train faith. You can only train reason. Alright, Aloise can train something with us. I'm sure. Yeah, let's try Aloise, because I think the ones who are actually teachers can train you more. Or teacher/mercenary types. Hey, Aloise.
Fight anyway.
Yeah, don't need any of those. Okay. Oh, Catherine and Shamir. Catherine will definitely be able to teach us sword.
Hey.
Almost certainly. Don't know about Shamir. But Catherine, yeah, sword. Oh, great. Almost a level up on sword. Wonderful. Hey, Shamir.
I'm more of a... I never was, but I might change...
You can't do sword? Unfortunate.
What the?
Who else can I...
Let's see.
Get training from? Trying to think who else might have faith as a training thing. Flayn maybe might have faith? She should have faith. Yeah, Flayn. There are a few other things we could do with our time as well, but I think this is the best use of it right now. Yeah, we could do tea parties or more eating, but given we don't need morale, I might as well use this as a good training week to get ourselves fully up. There we go. Nice. Do I have any more supports? No. Save. That was a lot of talking to people. Let's finish exploring. It's training time. Oh, of course we'll instruct manually. Why, am I an idiot? Oh, wow. This is a different training session. So group tasks. Oh, I don't have the same. I don't have anyone already assigned. Interesting. Let's instruct. Claude. Probably sword seems like the best one to instruct him in. Just because we're still really good at sword. Oh, perfect.
Easy, thanks to you. I could get used to this. I learned a lot from this.
Nice. Lorenz. I think we're teaching his authority. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Another perfect. Nice. Raphael. I think we're also teaching his authority. Good. Ignatz, riding for him, I believe. Actually, were we doing riding or were we doing lance with him? I think it was lance. Yeah, it was lance because the goals are lance and riding. Oh, I have one more of him. Nice. Lysithia, we were doing faith here. Yep. We might also be doing authority there, but I went for faith. Marianne, now you've got your class, but we still need to improve your writing, so.
Maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Hilda, you've got your class, and you don't actually need a single point more in writing. It's your very interesting situation. I guess authority then, right? Yeah. Nice. Solid. Okay. If I go and have a look at their goals, who's still got writing as a goal and who still needs it? Well, Ignatz needs writing as a goal, right? That much is straightforward. Marianne still needs writing as a goal. Be nice if I could see their, see how they feel about each other here. Let's have a look at writing. So I wanted to go with Marianne and Ignatz. Support level is A. Ah, okay, I can still see people who are incomplete. Maybe I'm going to go for Sky with him and him. They're finished. Okay. I have no one else who's going to fly. Heavy armor, I only really have one who's going to do that. So, Claude's not doing writing. Marianne needs it, as does Ignatz needs it more than Marianne. Oh, I still had Claude selected. Ignatz and who still needs it? Sylvain don't have support together. Lorenz, they're finished. We might be kind of out of people. That's the problem. We're pretty much fully on with everyone. Hilda and Ignatz. Hilda and Lorenz. Hilda and Lorenz. Okay. Lorenz doesn't really need it, but at the same time, I'm just trying to get the support up, so let's go with that. Begin training.
May I ask a question, Professor? I suppose.
I want to knit an animal doll for someone, but I'm not sure what kind to make. They love eagles, lions, and deer equally. I don't know what to do. Okay. All of these are weird. Deer's antlers and eagle's wings on a lion head?
What? That doesn't sound right.
I'm sorry.
Professor.
No, you're going to do what I tell you to do. While I feel healing is to be important and necessary, there are times when I feel it's insufficient. To be truly useful, I'd like to improve at offensive magic as well. So my training can involve a balance of reason and faith. No. Yes, we shall teach from the top of our table. With 2 seats to the side of us that shall remain forever empty. Oh, stable duty? I'm assuming that's what this is, although it's taken a while to load for stable duty. I guess that means it might be a cutscene.
You really know what you're doing. I bet you'll do a terrific job.
Never mind, it's stable duty.
For you, Hilda, I will give my best effort.
Thanks so much. I'll do my best to support you. Nice job, Lorenz. I knew I could count on you this time. And next time, I hope.
I am honored by your praise, but I hope next time to see a contribution from you as well.
Oh, we're just getting a good. Oh, it's perfect. Never mind. Alright then. Everyone gets a tiny little bit of their skill up. Tiny little bit. Nobody actually gets a skill up this time. Oh, never mind. There's a net. And they're almost there. Nice.
All that work was worth it.
Looks like I'm getting it.
Cool. And it's the 11th. Today is St. Seros Day. There will be a hymn recital in the... St. Seros Day is today. There will be a hymn recital in the Citadel. Will you participate? Yes. That wasn't too hard.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
Nice. Bonds have grown. Authority's gone up. That's all I needed to hear. And now it's the 11th. We've had an autosave. We're definitely battling as everyone else did. And I think this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.